Welcome back to another video where I'll show you how I did this. It's safe to say that my weekend at Oulton Park didn't end how I wanted it to. Racing has its ups and downs. I went from setting my fastest lap around Oulton Park to breaking my wrist. This is how my weekend went.
Morning everyone, just down in pit lane at the minute. Just come down here to sign on, so you sign on in this little building behind you. Today's testing, so it's just like a track day. We get 6 sessions I think to ride around, which will be really good. So I haven't ridden here for a while. I think it's probably last Thundersport round 2019. So I've not been on the track for a while, but I have been here watching British Superbikes and things. Obviously they know the way around. So I spend the morning just reminding myself of where the track goes, and then this afternoon see if I can go a bit faster. So I've been out for the morning sessions. It's lunchtime now, so a bit quiet time. Come down to get a new rear tyre for the race tomorrow. Morning sessions, first one, took my time to figure out where I was going, remember the track again, get into a rhythm. Second one, I actually missed a bit of track time because my header bolt, the bolt that holds the header pipes on, dropped off, so it was just leaking a little bit of air on the way out. It didn't drop the headers off, so that's good. But new bolt on there and that's all sorted. Put my lap timer on, did 2:04, but my ideal was 2:03. So there's a whole second somewhere in my ideal time. So all the better sectors, I need to string them all together. See what we'll do after lunch. Test day's finished now, so I had 6 sessions out today. Felt really good, really enjoyed Oulton Park. I love this place. Track is a long, it's a long track. There's lots to remember all the time as you're riding around. But yeah, it's so enjoyable to ride. The final sessions, I tried to break them down into sectors, so I sort of did my first session out and focused on the first section, and then I broke it down and did the next bit and the next session, just trying to work on just one part of the track each time I go out, rather than trying to remember everything. It has helped me a lot. So the lap time, I finished the day with a best lap of 2:02. So I'm really pleased with that. I haven't looked at what it was that I did last time, but I'll have a look. I found in the last session, I knew like I messed one area up, and then I got the rest of the lap right, and then the next time I got that bit right, but another bit of the lap I got a little bit wrong. So just got to try and get into a rhythm and go steady into it, and aiming for 2:02 again in the morning. So let's see if we can do it. On my way back down to scrutineering now, so Dad's with the bike. I've just got my kit off, had all that signed off, so go and get the bike checked over. start of qualifying then. First lap out, obviously a lot of bikes out all together, so quite a big group in front of me. Me and this guy managed to overtake someone into here, into Shell Oils. Somebody a lot faster than me gets past me here, but obviously runs straight into the big pack in front of us. I think that messes his lap up. So seeing that, I check behind me and there's quite a bit of space, so a couple of laps later I run through the runoff area into one of the chicanes, give myself a bit more space to take a run for it. So off I go over the line to start my lap. Trying to get a good run out of the first corner to carry it down all the way to Island Bends. Around Shell Oils and onto the first chicane. So I can see a slower rider in front of me. Luckily he moves over and I managed to get past him into just before the next chicane. Around Druids and on the run into Lodge. Back over the start finish to set my new personal best, 2 minutes, 0.3. Really happy with that. I could see on my lap timer that I'd just set my fastest time, so really pleased with that. Took this lap to have a bit of a slow down. I think I let somebody past here. Check behind me again a bit later on to make sure there's some space again. That faster rider gets past the rider in front into the last corner. And just as I'm coming over the start finish line, I spot that the 1 minute board is out, so I have 1 more minute left, which means one last push for a lap.
Right. No problem. Or you can
It's over, you know, finished. Flags out.
Thank you. Control Clay Hill. Are you now clear? Clay Hill, second clear. Thank you. Control to Hizzies. If your boys could just meet that number 12 halfway and shove him in the gap. Race control to Water Tower. Are you now clear? Thank you. Race control to Druids. Are you now clear? clear.
Well, qualifying didn't go very well. Well, not at the end anyway. I think I bust my wrist on a pressure bike. So not a lot of damage on the bike, but I just got it wrong. Tried to overtake somebody. I ran out of route. I just misread it or something like that. But it was really good at the start of the qualifying. It was getting better and better, and then I set my fastest time at 2 minutes. Really pleased with that. Did like a cooling down lap. Thought I'll go again. Still got 1 minute left. I've got a chance to do another lap. And then yeah, went into shell oils and ran out of space. Yeah, I think I've probably fractured my wrist in some way. So I'm gonna get sorted now and then off to the hospital to see what my wrist says. But overall, did what I came in to do, which was go faster. Just a bit shit that I can't do any racing. So oh well. Yeah, that's my helmet to the nice face plant. So very thankful that my helmet did its job. So this is the damage on the bike. So I bent the bars. I think I bent the bolts in the rear set. They hang on obviously foot pegs and stuff, but it doesn't look to have bent anything else other than the bolts. I've got gravel everywhere, gravel in the shock, probably gravel every single place. What have I done here? I've bent something else at the front, probably bent my number board. Yeah, number board bracket needs sorting out. All good things and like I could easily fix, but can't do anything with my wrist, so that's the end of Oulton Park.
As you can see, the weekend didn't end that well, but that's racing. There's ups and there's downs. So I misjudged it, just misjudged the overtake. A couple of corners before, I think out of Cascades, I noticed that his foot came off the peg, which sometimes means that you're signalling that you're not going as fast. And obviously in that little split second there, I assumed that had happened. I assumed he was signalling that he's going slower. As you exit that, you go through the first sector as well. So my lap timer flashed to say that I'm up on the first split. So I had a split second decision that he was going slower. Then I seen that I was doing my best time. So my next plan was I need to make the overtake. He moves over to the side and I spot the opportunity to make the overtake. I've gone through, I'm looking into the corner, so my head's turned and I can't see him at the side of me. Next half a second or whatever, he's back in front of me out of nowhere. He said as well that he couldn't see me. The camera view is wider than your vision, and plus you're looking through the corner. So it's just one of those that I got it wrong, didn't quite get in front of him enough for him to see me. And yeah, we both wanted the same bit of track, but at least he didn't come off. He didn't get injured in any way, so didn't ruin his weekend. It was just unfortunate that I landed on my wrist awkward. Update on the injury is that I've had surgery, and so they've cut me open and put a plate on my bone, so I cracked the distal radius, which is the top part of your radius bone, the big bone in your forearm. So that's now plated back together, so I've got to let that wound heal and then start some physio on my wrist to get it back to how it was. So hopefully I'll be back on a bike soon, get you some more videos to watch. If you do enjoy watching my videos, please drop me a comment or subscribe to the channel.